Do you have enough fund in your superannuation but do not know how to convert into self-managed super fund so that you can buy investment property from there? We don't know. My name is Bharat. I work as an independent buyer's consultant at cashflowproperties.com.au. I help people achieving financial freedom through the strategic property investments. Today we have a guest, Amali, in our studio, whom we help to purchase property through their self-managed super fund. So before I talk too much, let's deep dive in and welcome our guest, Amali. Hi Amali, how are you today?
Good, thank you, Bharat.
Good. So could you please tell us how your journey started with us and how we help you out in terms of buying that property?
Yeah. Actually, before we met Bharat, we were trying to figure out, what to do with our
Yeah.
super.
Yeah.
And actually, there was nobody to help us
Yeah.
to get to the right track.
Yeah.
Like after about one and a half years of looking for it, we met you, and that's how we actually found out that we can do something with. So we knew it,
Yeah.
but we never knew how
Because
to
of the
get
process. It's
how to get into the process.
Yeah.
So so that's how we bought the first property with you.
Through the super. That's
Through the
good to
super,
know.
yeah.
So look, as he said, it's easy to buy from super as long as you know that complicated process. So let me talk about the numbers now. So basically, whenever you're buying a property from super, you need to make sure you buy the property that has a short, medium, long-term growth. So what we end up doing with Amali, we purchased the awesome modern investment property at $435,000 only. It has a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, double garage located in one of the best coastal community in Australia. The good thing about is the property is generating the enough rent, so they don't need to pay much from their personal account into that super fund. Everything is getting paid off from that self-managed super fund. And interesting fact about the property is when we purchase this property and when we look at the numbers, it is currently valuating at $470,000. So imagine you buy a property below market value, even through from self-managed super fund, and if the market is fluctuate little bit, you are having the money sitting on the property from day one because we buy that property below market value. So that's how the property numbers. Now, next question to you. Could you please advise our viewers the services that we provided and the approach that we had with you?
So when first we met Bharat, and he was actually very friendly. In a way, he was very approachable, and even before we asked all these questions, he was giving us all the details. And one thing that I really appreciate him is he actually took off all the doubts that we had in our mind, because most of the time what happened to us is when we want to do something, we still have so many doubts around our mind which we don't want to take the first step. So we break out that fear because of Bharat, and then he was showing us very a step-by-step procedure for us to do it, and as well as he was giving us example in each point, and showing his from his own history, like look, I have done this, look, I have done that. So we actually ended up buying our first property through
SMSF. Yeah. So that's all about it. Like, so what we done is like we took all the pressure from them because they are working busy professional people. So in terms of setting up the self-managed super fund trust accounts, in setting up, helping them to roll over the money into the SMSF, then we also help them to purchase the property, then we also help them to set up the bear trust because that's what you needed. So if you look at the whole process is quite complicated, you require a lot of effort to put into it, but we have a dedicated team who can look after every single step and processes, so they don't need to do anything other than signing the contract on the property. So that was the good part about in terms of the services we provide. Now the last question for me to you is, I know there are so many people in Australia, they are thinking about to use their super fund to buy the property. So what's your advice if they are looking and they thinking about to buy the property from SMSF?
I think there's nothing to be frightened about, or to think too much
Yeah.
about buying a property through this self-managed super fund, because we also had the same fear, but you know, we got through.
Yeah.
And all I can tell about BART and the services, it's a very good service where all what I did is just make a call to BART whenever I wanted. Everything is done for me within either a couple of days or very short amount of time. So you can trust the whole the group of people here working together has great service. So all I can tell you is just go for it and do the first one, where you can definitely invest your super in a better way, and then get better
returns too. So thank you so much for kind words. I really appreciate. To find out more about how we can help you to buy the right property from your super, you can call my team on 1300-513-825, or you can visit my website on www.cashflowproperties.com.au, where we can help you out if you are unsure about how to start the process in terms of setting up SMSF and end up buying the property from SMSF. Thanks and bye for now.